Got her. Got him. Where'd she go? Got her. Legendary! Yo! Well, as you've read the title of the video, you know who we're going to be talking about, Star-Lord, the Spaceman. But if I'm actually going to be honest, I never played Star-Lord that much. He's actually one of the few characters that I did not put my mind into really like trying out. But whenever I played as him, oh my god, he was so fun to play as. But today's video is going to see if you're going to have that same amount of fun that I had. So, let's get right into the video. Okay, so Star-Lord's primary fire is basically him having like 2 rapid firing pistols, which does a lot of damage if you hit the enemy target consistently. But not only that, he can also headshot. And you know, headshots basically mean double times the power, so double times the shredding too. However, you know that every hero always has a disadvantage. So, his disadvantage is basically whenever you go to an amount of range from the enemy, you start to tickle them. So, I advise you to basically want to play in close to mid ranges, because that's where you're going to be doing the most damage possible. So, Star-Lord's first ability is basically him doing a flip. No, not that flip, not that flip. That flip. And what this flip does, it basically makes you invulnerable. You can actually tell when you're invulnerable when you do the flip. Additionally, this ability actually reloads your guns for you. So why reload when you can just do a flip? That's what the cool kids nowadays do. But this flip can be used in many ways. You can use this flip to actually suppress more fire on an enemy, or you can even just juke them or just protect yourself in any way possible with it. So remember guys, always flip your enemies. So Star-Lord's second ability is basically a flight ability. And this flight ability basically allows you to go anywhere horizontally and vertically. You see that platform up there? Not that big of a problem now. You see this person trying to jump us? Oh well, bye! So this ability is basically just good overall if you want to go somewhere and get away from someone. Or sometimes you just want to go after someone for their blood. Lastly, you see that on the right? Yeah, that's a meter. So basically he has a limit, similar to Black Widow and the Human Torch. So you kind of want to think about whether you should use it to chase someone or just keep it just in case to get away from someone. Lastly, Star-Lord's third and final ability is basically him going around in circles shooting his guns everywhere. And if you want an example of this, this is your example. Okay, but back to the video. This ability is really good for confirming kills because if you combine this with your rocket propulsion, you can actually chase down enemies and disintegrate them. But you have to be very close to the enemies because this ability has very poor range. And this ability does not make you invulnerable. Wait, you thought I was gonna say invincible? But what I mean is that basically this ability does not make you invincible like the flip ability. Even though the animation makes it look like you cannot be touched, it's just fancy animation. You can still very much die from this. So I recommend you being careful on how you use it because you never know when enemies can just take you out of nowhere. Now it's Star-Lord's ultimate. Star-Lord's ult is basically him just ascending to the heavens just to shoot down on the enemies. And as he does that, he basically just yells out, "Legendary!" as he rains down, you know, America guns on you. Well, actually, it wouldn't be America guns because, you know, he's in space. But basically, his guns get a lock on, and you can basically just have free aimbot on your enemies now, which is great. And to add on to it, he can do his flips during his ultimate, which basically means that he can just get more ammo after he finishes a full clip. Even though that sounds very scary, he can actually be countered pretty easily with, you know, a support ult. So you actually have to be careful on how you use it and when you use it. So that was Star-Lord. I gotta say, he's the fun and simple character to play as, and really beginner friendly, which is just good overall. So if you're looking for a character that's fun and easy to learn, I'd say go with Star-Lord for starters because he's really fun and easy. But what do you think of him? Comment down below, give me your thoughts on Star-Lord or the game in general, and I'll see y'all in the montage. Oh, what? Oh, this is for that! I got that jump though.
Oh my gosh, they all came down here like a whole team.
Yeah, it's a team game, Kevin. I think that's what they're supposed to do.
Down at the same time though.
Like the Avengers assemble?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot!
I don't know that one.
She really tried killing us like that.